Hey guys, it's Sutton with LA Kappa Customs, and today we're going to be going over some of our very own Conqueror slides. These are our final prototypes, and we're just going to be going over them to kind of put you buyers and wholesalers at just a little bit of peace of mind. So let's get started. First off, I'm going to do a weight test so you guys can see the weight. And this slide weighs approximately 62.1 grams, which is super light. One of the lightest weight slides out there. Maybe the Nano and Mega are lighter, obviously, but with those rear blowback unit cuts, it really is a very lightweight slide. And another thing I'll point out is that this slide is really ergonomically designed to distribute the weight nicely. So a lot of times the reason why you get so much blowback is because of the heavier weight back here, and a low blowback unit, a lightweight blowback unit, can definitely help with that. But having actual cutouts on this rear part to better distribute the weight is a game changer. I've shot this and it is personally one of my favorite slides to shoot, especially with a lightweight blowback unit, just because of the great weight distribution throughout the slide. So next, let's just go over some of the features of it. So as you can see right here, there is special etching where it has LA Kappa Customs and a special unique serial number. This is our first prototypes where we had the serial number a bit moved up. And we're actually going to compromise between these two, so it'll be down a few millimeters from this. And the goal of that is so that when you rack the slide back, it reveals the serial number, but that it's not showing just by default. And so we're going to kind of compromise in the placement and move this one up a bit from how these are. Just a quick note. Next up, let's just do some general tests. So I'm going to test each and every blowback unit, and obviously we wanted it to work with every blowback unit. The two changes that we are doing from this slide to our final version is we're going to tighten the front and rear sights just slightly. As you can see, this fits just fine, and it'll function just fine, but there's a little bit of wobble here. And then the front sight, again, no big deal because you normally super glue them, but there is a little bit too much free movement from what I'd like. So we are going to slim up the front and rear sight a little bit. And just so you know, these anodized colors are not finalized either. This was just done at a local factory. There are a few marks here. These obviously won't be in the finalized version. This was just at the local factory that we're doing it. And we're actually sending these to a special place in Taiwan that all of our anodizing will be done. So every single product, regardless of where it's actually manufactured, will be anodized in the same anodizing location with the same 10 colors every single time. And they'll replicate really kind of the edge style coloring and finishes. If you look at our Instagram, and I'll be sure to pop something up here, we recently posted pictures of our barrels, and obviously these will be a little bit more matte, but the actual color spectrum is going to be very similar to those for every single product that we do. So let me just go ahead. Obviously I already installed the rear sight up here to save some time, but this will work with each and every blowback unit. So I will put this in. I'm not going to screw all of these in, but just wanted to show you that yes, it does indeed line up and fit just fine, fits flush. And this is something that we had to tweak a little bit from the first prototype just because we wanted it to have a nice fit, but still obviously be able to fit every one. Again, fits flush and fits below. And I'll actually screw in one or two of these too. Here, let's screw in the edge one, for example. Let me screw this in just to show you guys. So regardless, you don't need to buy a specific blowback unit. Also, we will be releasing our turbo blowback unit relatively soon, probably before these are out. Actually, they will be available and in all the different colors, so it will really match this nicely. That's what we tried to mimic, something that's super lightweight but will also match this cutout nicely. So as you can see, this is screwed in. It is below the rails and it fits super flush and nice. And we'll also be doing shooting tests of these two at the end, so don't worry there either. And then let me screw in the AIP one. It's actually a little bit wider on some points, so just wanted to give you guys the peace of mind there. And I will also put a nozzle spring in just so we can use this one for the function. So here we go. And like I said, the only changes we're doing is slightly just tightening up the front and rear sight just so everything sits a little better. Again, this worked perfectly fine as is, but just trying to make the best product we can, hence why we got multiple prototypes just to try to perfect it. Also, obviously we have our own 5.1 plugs, basically identical to Airsoft Masterpieces ones. And yeah, nice finish to them as well. And this will also come with your gun. The next big test I want to do to show everybody is that these work universally with all frames and work really, really well with them. These have, I would even say, a better fit than some of the Gunsmith Pro ones, as they're very tight, as you can see. Let's see if I can get this to focus. Very tight, like no extra room, but they move very freely, and just really a perfect fit. So that is with the 9-ball frame. Now let's do, here we'll just do another 9-ball frame here, just to show you. Gold match, and this is something we also changed from prototype ones just to perfect it, perfect the rails. Perfect fit, and obviously when you have the double rails it fits even tighter and better, but all free flowing from our tests. Doesn't mean you're not going to have anything to change. See, this is a good 5.1 example here. Basically a perfect fit. And then obviously the advanced frame. Really, really nice fit with the advanced frame too, like zero wiggle room almost. I'm just moving the frame back and forth when I'm trying to move it. So yeah, super nice, super smooth. And then our rails for our advanced frame are almost identical to this. And here, we'll do one more on a 5.1 gun that I have here. And as you can see, nearly perfect fitment. And yeah, I'm really, really happy with the fitment. It works perfectly with really all the slides here. We'll do it with this black one here. Same thing, same fit. We'll do it with the 5.1 here just to get a good feel. And again, this isn't saying you aren't going to have any fitment, but off the bat, with 0.05 millimeter tolerances on this, it's going to fit near perfect every time. And we are really, really building a strong, high quality product. So next, I mean, that's really the main testing. Obviously, this will work with really any barrel. I just have one of our Tornado ones right here. And then I'm going to put a recoil spring in. I'll use our 5.1 rod. And then this is our short stroke that will be coming out very soon as well. Yeah, we're going to need a little bit less short stroke with the 5.1 plug. Hence why I use 4.3s on a lot of my stuff. And in future runs, we actually may be doing a 4.3 plug with the slide and designing it for a 4.3 plug and actually including that. But for these, keeping it more kind of generic as we're easing into it. But yeah, look at that. Super cool, super nice top cuts. Really, we designed everything, like we over-engineered everything from the way that these cuts look from the top of the side to even this little section and how it looks all the way down the barrel to how the blowback unit looks. We really, really put a lot of thought and design into this slide and into our products in general. So I will slide this on, put in our plug, and let's give it a quick shooting test. So yeah guys, there you go. The 5.1 Conqueror slides available for pre-order now. These will be releasing approximately early to mid-November. We are shooting before Christmas and are ahead of schedule. We've been on schedule the whole time. So I do expect them to be here around mid-December before Christmas. And that is our goal, and we will do our very best. All of our products thus far that we have set ETAs for, we have followed through with those, and that is something that I personally really want to keep going forward, to keep following our ETAs, keep having everything being up to date, and keep pushing out products for you guys. And yeah, really appreciate it. Love the side serrations here. If you want to get one, link will be down below, and you can always check out our website. And if you do have any other questions, feel free to comment and like and subscribe for more details. We will be doing more overviews of our products. And yeah, let us know if you like this kind of format, and I hope for all you wholesalers and customers that you enjoyed this informational video. Thanks.